Morning folks, Jack Tar here. Final day of my NC500 jolly, NC500 and a bit more. Strange old day yesterday. Finished with getting a tear in my rear tyre. So this morning I've been into Inverness, went to North Coast Customs, saw the blokes in there and they sorted me out. Ended up needing a front tyre as well, so massive thanks to Stevie and Cameron for sorting that out for me. They haven't asked me to say any of that, I just wanted to. If you're doing a North Coast 500 and you end up getting caught out, maybe need a new tyre or anything really, they might well be able to sort you out, so I recommend you give them a look. Taking it easy with these new tyres for a little while. The plan is to head down through the Cairngorms now. So we're going to go on the old military road. I think it's the A983, something like that. I'll check on that. Go through there, Granton-on-Spey, all the way down Braemar, Balmoral. So stick with us and we'll see how it pans out. Just passed through the small town of Nairn, now on the A939. It's going to take me all the way down to Granton-on-Spey and beyond. Just taking it easy with the new tyres, but already just tipping it into the bends there feels a completely different bike from yesterday. I stopped just before I reached Dingwall, stopped outside of Halford's MOT tyre fitting place, had a check of the tyres as I always do when I stop after a long ride, and straight away I could see a tear in the rear tyre. So popped in to ask them if they did tyres, but they don't do bike tyres anymore. Just concentrate on cars and MOTs, etc. So the blokes in there are very helpful. Had a look on the internet and found North Coast Customs for me. I phoned them up and then took it in this morning for the new boots. But straight away it's a different bike. You know, the rear tyre was so squared off, as well as having the tear in it, but every time, you know, tipped into the corner you dropped off the edge of the tyre, and it's that uncomfortable feeling. Don't know where the tear occurred, what part of the route I was on when it happened, but the roads were very abrasive, so it's not surprising really. I ended up trashing the tyre. Didn't realise, but the front was pretty shot as well. You know, and if a bloke who fits tyres every day says to me I need a new front tyre as well, well, I'm going to listen to him. So this is the 939 then, heading down to Granton-on-Spey. Last time I did this trip heading to Granton-on-Spey, I would have been over to my right, further west, and that's what took me through all the farm tracks and through all the wooded areas. So I'm hoping this will be a bit of a better ride for me. Certainly a lot faster, a lot more flowing. It's just 9 o'clock in the morning, so I'm clear of Inverness at a good time, fairly early on. Hopefully the traffic's going to be pretty light. I'm aiming to be around and past Edinburgh by about midday if I can. Oh, these roads are very nice. Much more enjoyable with new tyres, got to be said. Wouldn't have been much fun if I'd have carried on with that rear tyre in the condition that it was in. Even if it didn't have the tear in it, just because it was squared off, just dropping off the edge all the time through these bends would have been a bit of a problem. That said, there's no way I could do a 600-mile journey with a tyre the condition it was in. So nice to have a decent stretch of road to yourself. You just don't get this in the south. Well, very rarely do you get anything like this in the south. Yeah, there's good roads obviously, but they're always full. As I was getting ready to leave North Coast Customs this morning after the new tyres being fitted, Cameron, the fitter in there, said that's going to feel like a new bike, and he's not wrong. Absolutely amazing the difference now. Makes me realise just how shot those tyres were. Okay, sign there for Cairngorms National Park, so I guess we're in the Cairngorms properly now. Not too far, I think, to Granton-on-Spey. I think about 10 miles, 8 miles, something like that, not far. I do remember this stretch of road now from the last time I was up here in May, and the fact that it's taken me quite a short amount of time to get where I am now made me realise that that other route that I took, that took me through all the farmland and the single track back in May, made me realise just how slow and nadgery it was. Okay, just had a quick 5-minute stop in Granton-on-Spey. Just stretched my legs and cleaned my visor off. I can see again now. So get through the other side, back on a 939, I think it is. Carry on heading down. Should be taking a right in a minute. Here we go. Highland Tourist Trail. Yeah, this is it. 939. The A939 heading on towards Tomintoul. It was going a bit quicker than I realised. Now this 939 heading towards Tomintoul and Braemar is a very nice stretch of road. Takes you up, I think, through some of the ski resorts as well. I was saying earlier on, you know, rather than doing the A9, if you've got plenty of time, just come and do the 939 instead of being stuck on the A9 with all the traffic and the average speed cameras, because there's a lot of those as well. Feel like I'm making very good time this morning through the Cairngorms, unimpeded, not much traffic. See a little bit of traffic ahead of me in the distance where the road snakes out in front of you. Do recall there's quite a tight left and a tight right at the bottom here, I think. Here's the left. Oh. Yeah, very tight around here. And a bit bumpy there, right on the edge. Okay, welcome to Moray, historic Banffshire. It climbs now. Oh, this is the Glenlivet Estate. Quite twisty as it climbs up through here. See, a little bit bumpy as well. Should have been in a lower gear, I think, for that final bit there. It's the first bit of traffic I've come to for a while. Oh, deer there at the side of the road. Glad he didn't jump out, run across the front of anyone, particularly me. Do have to be on your guard, I think, for wildlife running out in front of you. He came right up to the side of the road then. Don't know if the camera picked him up. I think I'm getting quite near Balmoral, or maybe not. Oh no, Balmoral's 24 miles away, according to the signpost just there. I think Tomintoul's the next place. car in front who kindly got out of the way for me, let me pass. Always appreciated on these roads. I think this is Tomintoul we're coming into now. Just let those horses get past, get clear.